We're here at the Reedy Race of Champions. We're here with Ryan Cavalieri. As usual, I was in the hunt for the invitational win. Quickly, Ryan, how's the race going for you so far?
It's gone pretty good. Had some up and downs, but that's the Reedy race, so we're just staying in the hunt. We're right there.
How's the car working for you, this weekend? And, what do you see differently going on with the track, or is this kind of standard issue here at OCRC?
I would say it's a pretty standard issue. Car's been awesome. We did a little bit of testing before in my home track, so cars are always awesome. And just, when you're racing different people, it definitely is a challenge. So you're just trying to minimize the mistakes and just stay calm the whole time.
I got a couple friends back home that are interested in your setup. What's your phone number?
Oh, yeah, my phone number, it's 714.
Yeah, okay. Do you think that there's a song out there that represents, like, your driving style?
2 Chainz. He's pretty gangster, so I drive pretty out of control sometimes. So I'd say that.
Yeah, you look out of control to me. Do you have a favorite, like a movie snack or something that you like for just when you're just screwing around, like you want to have like treats?
I'll do Sour Patch Kids, and I'll like snag some popcorn off some people. But
it's good. What would the old Pudge snack on?
a lot of number 2s. Whatever was quickest to get at the time. So I was local by SoCal. There was way too many fast food restaurants.
So was McDonald's the favorite?
Oh yeah, McDonald's number 2 with a Coke before Diet Coke came around, and then if you did really good that day, you got a hot fudge sundae.
So have you ever like fell off the wagon and like went into the drive-thru and was like, I'm gonna get a number 2?
Me and Joe, like we were like pretty much around each other when I was coming up, and that was like the go-to. If I wasn't doing good, he would go get me some McDonald's. But yeah, we joke about it nowadays, but I haven't eaten a McDonald's in probably 3 or 4 years.
Great, that's one of our sponsors is McDonald's. Have you ever listened to the Radio Impound podcast?
Yeah, I've been on it, so obviously I've listened to that and just a few other episodes.
Who's your favorite host on that show?
Probably you. Other guys are kind of annoying.
Yeah, they are. Did you ever watch wrestling as a kid?
A little bit. I was a John Cena fan.
John Cena, huh? Any other favorites?
Not really.
Do you have a favorite monster truck?
I mean, I'm going to say Bigfoot just because of you.
Okay, well, that's good. Do you have any pets at home?
I don't currently have a pet, but I did. I had a chocolate lab.
Okay, what was the name?
Bella.
She boss you around?
Yeah, she's a little brat.
How old are you actually?
29.
So you think when you're 30, like there's going to be like a switch, like an on-off switch for RC or no?
No, I mean, I think I stay young. I feel young, so keep going.
Have you ever lost a race on the last lap?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure I have a few times. There's been some blowouts.
You're kind of known as a blowout in this industry. I mean, you really don't have, I mean, you're kind of a guy that tends to crash on the last lap, so you probably have lost a lot of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like the minute mark. I'm not like a last lap. It's like that minute mark or something like that.
I mean, all seriousness, this guy I don't think he's ever lost a race on the last lap. When you're not racing, what's your favorite thing to do?
I try to go golf, mountain biking, and just recently got back on a dirt bike. So,
I mean, what is it like to be in dirt bike compared to RC? I mean, is there any similarities? I mean, I know some guys kind of transfer back and forth, but I mean, what are the similarities?
I'd say line choice, just knowing which lines are faster, just to jump in, getting set up for the next corners, just the same.
What do you think is the best city that you've ever visited? I mean, you probably traveled, more than anybody maybe at this point in the world. Is there somewhere that you really like going to or you look forward to?
I really enjoyed Thailand. We had a great time partying there, and Italy is always a great experience.
Who'd you steal your paint job from?
Dirtnator. Well, I guess Derek Fortani, but we were in the same group. Got the bubbles.
At this point, do you think that you own it more than the Dirtnator, or who owns it?
Well, I've tried to change it throughout the years, and then he kind of like followed my trend with adding some silver or some chrome to it. So, I mean, luckily, it's still going strong.
Masami Hirosaka is kind of known to drive. He's been able to drive with his feet. Do you have any special talents that somebody's never seen with an RC car?
I mean, I could double team the radio. I mean, Tebow definitely laid down some hot laps. We could have we could give some people the run for their money doing that, where I give it throttle and he steers, but I don't think I could drive with my feet since I don't have a stick radio.
I mean, now that I think about it, I think I was here club racing once, and for the heck of it, you took someone else's car and you drove with the radio backwards, and you ended up beating me in the main. So that's pretty special talent, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of started that trend a long time ago since I was always left-handed and everyone's right-handed. So me to test anybody else's car, I had to learn somehow. And actually, back in the day at a national, I broke in warm-up. I borrowed Yuka Stenari's car, which we were both driving Kyosho. I ended up qualifying like in the top 10, which that's all I needed, and they threw that round out since I ran someone else's car. So I know I could still do it with my thumb.
Usually we ask people what their favorite J Concepts part is, but what's your favorite AKA item?
Race foam. I mean, everything is pretty good. Glue, tires.
What's your favorite tire?
That one's hard. I mean, I'd say chain link since we're indoor racing.
If you were in the movie Hangover, like which character are you? In the first Hangover, right? Which character are you?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Phil's pretty dialed. I would say him.
You're Phil. Have you ever been in an arm wrestling competition?
I've arm wrestled some people. I'm not that strong.
Have you beat anybody noteworthy?
No.
And Mayfield said he lost to Tanner's dad in arm wrestling. Do you think you could take Mayfield in arm wrestling? Would it go to the last lap?
It would probably go down to the last lap. Yeah, I'm gonna say we'd probably be pretty competitive at that too. So I don't know. It'd be somewhat of a tie, I think.
I got this thing in my pocket. You can tell me anything. Can you tell me anything about this Reedy motor?
Well, these Reedy motors were probably one of the motors that you had to take out of your car to run, solder the brushes up. So these definitely made your racing a lot harder back in the day, which we're very grateful for brushless these days.
This is a 9-turn double. This would be something that you probably would have ran. I mean, you didn't run for these guys, but at that time, maybe in the four-wheel?
Yeah, you would definitely have this in a four-wheel. There wouldn't be, this thing would definitely not hit the two unless you were squid.
Gonna talk you into running this for four-wheel today?
Yeah, we might have to get a guy to take it out of my car around though.
Do you think, did you ever go to prom or homecoming?
I missed those actually, since I was on the pro level of racing RC cars. So.
You're on the pro level.
Yeah, I was pro at a young age, so I missed a lot of cool experiences.
Did we determine who actually won at their worlds at a younger age? You or Spencer?
Well, I would say I was probably a little younger since I turned 16 in July, and the worlds were in September. I think I might have had a beat.
Okay. He was telling us about that he's been smoking you at the basketball competition recently. I've seen a couple of them. I saw you win, but he's claiming now he's practiced and he's got you beat.
Yeah, it all started SRS for trophies. We were playing the basketball game, and it kind of stuck. And every race that we've been to lately, we've been hitting up the Dave & Buster's, and yeah, I was good at first, and then he just put some extra time in, so he kind of snuck around me. So I'll have to try to make something happen here. I got him on the real court, so.
Yeah, he seems to really excel at that little mini game, doesn't he?
Yeah.
How many Facebook friends or likes do you have?
About 5,500.
Okay, I think Spencer's in the 2,000 range, so doubling up.
I don't really post that often, so I'm keeping it good right now. So.
Besides yourself, who's the best driver you've ever seen in RC?
Oh, there's so many. I would say Mayfield, coming up and stuff. We go to races and stuff, and he definitely has gotten a lot better overall. Super fun to watch. Always entertaining. So.
What do you think? About when you watch somebody that races like that? Because I'm not on your level, but I'd say when I race good, I race more like you, a little smooth. But there is something about watching Mayfield and Spencer drive where they're more aggressive. What do you think about when they're racing? Do you like, what are these guys thinking? Or are you just like, man, they're freaking aggressive?
Yeah, they're just a little different mindset, going in. I'm a little more calm, try to get, everything right around the track. There's definitely times that I have to hang it out and drive somewhat similar, but that's like a natural for him. So it definitely makes it interesting and fun to watch.
What's the worst finish you've ever had?
And I've been on a couple B-mains. But I would say like a J-main was probably the worst.
Okay. Last question. Do you smoke or vape?
Negative.
Okay, good. All right. Well, that's Ryan Cavalieri. He's your local badass out here, basically. Four-time world champion. I think we counted before. 16-time Roar national champion. Maybe
22.
Oh, 22.
22 to be great.
Sorry. 22-time Roar national champion. He must have all the trophies.
They're all hidden.
But yeah, this guy is he's the man out here. This race really kind of suits his style. Every race actually kind of suits his style. So watch him this weekend. He'll be at the top again. I'm sure he'll be back here on this podium somewhere, standing here before the weekend's over. Ryan, thanks again. Give a shout out to your sponsors here.
Just give a thanks to Team Associated, Team Ryan, aka MX, Airtronics, Upgrade RC, Lungsford, PCH Hobbies, Upgrade RC, everyone else, like Darkside Designs and Nikita and Kicker.
All right, let me get my motor back from you here. And thanks again. And good luck in the next round. Thanks, man.